Hi friends, it's Liliana from I'll Be Stitching Forever. I've got some WIPs to share today. I've got 9 WIPs in total. I have two of which are brand new starts. So I've got, I think, quite a bit to share. Enough to make a video. So it'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 30-minute video. That's what I expect. And then towards the end, I have a crochet share and a plastic canvas project share. And so, you know, whether you're an old friend, a new friend, subscriber, or just passing through, I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. And it's all about cross stitch with just a few shares of other hobbies of mine that I tag on to the end of some of my videos. So today is March 22nd. No, it's not March 22nd. It's March 24th. It's Palm Sunday. It's March 24th. So I'm just going to get into it and start sharing. But before we get started, I just want to let you know that I am taking care of a little dog temporarily, and he is next to me snoring. So I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but just want to let you know, just in case you can hear him, that's what's going on. I have a little dog next to me that I'm taking care of, and I'm having so much fun with him. So I'll start with my new starts. And I've already ended it and began this video quite a few times already, so I hope I get it right this time around. Okay, so I'm starting off with Villa in the Forest by Joy Sunday. And I started this one February 29th. And it, see, it calls out for a full stitch, a French knot, and back stitch. And I'll try and remember to show you guys the full length of the fabric, because I've been asked if I could do that, and that sounds great because I like to see that too. So here's the size of the fabric, which is on the chart, it's on the picture here, it says 59 by 48 centimeters. It's a 14 count Aida cloth, and so I'm stitching it per the directions. So it's 2 strands over 1. And I've got the tree done. I started in the top left corner. So that's my new start. February 29th is when I started. So that's my first new start. My second new start is, it's by Riolas, and it is called Funny Rabbits. I started this one March 4th, and it is 14 count white Swagart Aida. I'm also stitching it per the directions, which is 2 over 1. And here's the size of the cloth. It's roughly 16 by 10 inches. And I started in the middle, so I got his eye there. So that's that for this one. It has blended colors too. Okay, now with my regular whips that I've been working on off and on. This one is called Joy in the Journey, and it is a 14 count fabric. 14 count fabric. This is charted by Jenlyn, and it says, "Blessed is the life that finds joy in the journey." I am stitching this according to the directions, which is two strands over one. And so I did the roof here since the last time I stitched on it. So I'm completely done with the house, and I just have a little bit more here to do for the fence. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave the border. I know I'm going to leave the border to the end. I thought about doing it first before starting anything in the middle, but then I'm afraid of messing up, and I think if I did the border and then I messed up on it, it would be too hard to fix that. So I hope that I'm making the right decision by getting the border, stitching the border later, after I'm done with all the stuff in the middle. Okay. The next one is called Family Blessings. It is on 14 count natural Aida cloth. I started this one November the 2nd, and I am doing it per the instructions also, 2 strands over 1. Here is the size of the cloth. So with this one, I did more of the roof and more of the bird and more of this tree branch here and some back stitching. So I am back stitching as I go along because I have realized that I'm not one of those stitchers who will leave it at the end because that didn't work for me. I tried that with one of my projects, leaving the back stitching to the end, and that drove me crazy, and I gave up. So not gonna do that again. I'm definitely going to do it as I stitch. Okay, so this next one is not a kit. This one, I got the pattern off of All About Stitch, and this is a photo. It's called Brown Owl. I'm choosing to stitch it over 14 count. It's DMC Charles Craft Fiddler's Cloth. And I started December 16th. And I am stitching it 2 strands over 1 using DMC thread. And mostly the called out colors. The list is DMC thread. Here is the whole length of it. like I said, it does call out for the DMC floss, which I'm using. So I've only, I think I only changed 2 of the colors because I couldn't find it. So I had to choose 2 other similar colors. But so I worked on his wing here and a little bit through here. So he's coming along okay. I like it. I really, really like it. I love his face. I mean, I just think it's so cute. So I cannot wait to finish this. This is the one that I messed up on the margins. If you guys have followed me, you'll know that I messed up on the margins. But so I might not be able to frame it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a banner out of it. Okay. The next one is charted by Design Works. It is called Fabulous Fall. And I started this one on October 12th, 2023. It's 14 count 8 o'clock. And I am stitching it 2/1 as called for. Okay, well, I have hanging threads because, like I said before, I backstitch as I go along. So that's what these are. These are what the thread that I'm using for backstitching. So I just leave them there. So as I stitch and I get closer to where I last left off, then I go ahead and I backstitch. But anyway, so I think what I did, I didn't check my last progress photos, so I'm just going by memory. I think I added all this here, this right here, and a little bit over here, and this part here. So not much, but enough. The 3 days worth of off and on stitching. Maybe 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. No, it's got to be more than that. I stitch about 2.5 hours a day, more or less. Sometimes a lot more, and sometimes less. But yeah, okay. So that's that for that one. And the next one, oh, this next one I couldn't put it down. I just I did some stitching on it just last night, and this morning I was debating on whether or not to stop. So I gave this one a few more days. I gave it 5 days of stitching on Christmas Deer by Riolas. And I started him on November 4th, 2023. And he's stitched on 18 Swagart Ada. That's what it came with. I like the cloth. I really love the cloth, actually. And it's gridded already, so that's awesome. So I got his eye in, finally. Got to his eye. I did part of the top of his nose here. And the rest of the ear. I did a little bit more here and some here. So it doesn't look like much. I mean, that's like, I don't know. It takes a while. I mean, to actually really see a lot of progress, I would probably have to work on it for 10 days straight. But yeah, I had fun. You know, the thing is that when I picked up this whip, I looked at it and it's like, oh, I don't really want to do this one. But I thought, I have to. I really do. I need a stitch on it. Even though it's a Christmassy one. But it only took like, seriously, it only took like maybe a half an hour to 45 minutes and I was into it. Isn't that funny? I mean, at first I thought, no, I don't want to stitch on it. I'm so glad I kind of forced myself to do it. Because like I said, as soon as I got into it, as soon as I started stitching on it, in about a half an hour of warm-up, I was really having fun with it. And I ended up stitching on it for 5 days, which I told myself I was going to give each whip 3 days, and only 3 days. But I ended up doing more. And I'm still debating on whether or not I want to pick it up again today, because I was having that much fun. Okay, so the next one is a watering can, and it's a small one. And it's a 14 count Ada cloth. And I started this one, actually I put down no actual date. So it was sometime beginning of 2023. So it's been a while. And probably because this is the one that I take with me when I travel. So I don't work on it as much, but I did a little bit more of the sunflower, part of the watering can here. I started on the second tulip, and again, this is the thread that I'm using for the back stitch, so that's why that's there. This one's a fun one to stitch, actually. I have a lot of fun with this one too. So I don't know why. Well, I guess it's because I save it for when I'm traveling, but I'm probably going to start working on it, even though I'm not, traveling. Just work on it at home, because it is fun to work on. And I'm doing it two threads over one, as called out for. And the next one is my butterfly, also small. This one here, 14 count Ada cloth, and I'm stitching it also 2 over 1 as called out for, and this is what it looks like. I love the colors. I think all the colors go so well together. Very bright. So I've got plans to frame this one and put it into my greenhouse. But I am afraid that if I put it in my greenhouse, that the colors might start to fade. I'm sure it will. So I gotta rethink that. Okay, so that's the end. But I do have crochet to share. I have this little crochet bag that I made for my granddaughter for Easter. So what I plan on putting in here she's into ducks right now. She loves ducks. And so I went online and I found some duck-shaped soap, like really tiny ducks, soap bars shaped as ducks. And so I'm going to put that in here. And I also made her a little door hanger. a little Easter rabbit to put on her door, over the doorknob. And I had fun making this one. Really cute. I just found the pattern online. And in the back, I just added some felt and glued it on. So that's what I did. I hope she likes it. Okay, that's it for today. I want to thank all of you who watched my last video, my haul, my cross-stitch haul. I had ordered quite a bit of kits, and I had a lot of fun opening them up. I saved them all as they were coming in, and just piled them up, and I waited because I wanted to open them all with you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it up here so that you can go and watch it. It has taken off. I got quite a few subscribers just from that video, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. So yeah, it's one that took off a lot more than I expected it to. But anyway, thanks so much for watching my content, and I just really appreciate it. So anyway, until next time, I won't give you a date to when I'm gonna come out with another video, because I never know. I just don't know when, but we'll see. I'm gonna work on my whips, and I will pick up some new starts also. Maybe that's what I'll do today. Maybe I'll start a new whip, so that way I'll have fresh content to show you guys. Otherwise, you guys are going to, you know, I don't want to be constantly showing the same 9 whips every so often, you know. I want to have more to show you guys, and I want to have more to work on. So I will maybe start, I'll bring another 2 into the fold. Another 2 new kits. We'll see. I wonder which ones I'll choose. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching my video, and I'm off to do some stitching right now, and watch what you guys have, those of you who have cross-stitch channels, and watch what you guys are working on, because I can't wait to see. Alrighty, have a nice day, and happy stitching.